Hey, how's it going, boys? It's Triple X Noober Goobery, bringing you guys some more Berliner action. Cause I love Berliner, bro. Berliner's the best. Here's a game I got against T-Man Plays, playing first armored on 2 weeks duel. Now this map is definitely not conducive to his division whatsoever. But hey, that's rank. That's ranked gameplay, and his division versus my division on this map is, well, pretty tough. It's a pretty tough game for him. It certainly will be. Anyways, since we're getting right into it here, why don't we just go ahead and break down my deployment real quick. So I have the off clear going over there, along with a flat gun and a D44 AT gun and ACV. I don't really need to explain this too hard. It's base defense, dude. You don't understand that, you're hopeless. Over here, I've got the US Fury gonna be double capping right away. I don't know what type of shenanigans he wants to get up to, and I want to get an early point lead just in case he's doing something that is, I don't know, something that I don't like, I guess. Waka Ofka, you know, going straight up. I am worried about his airborne. That's why this guy, I'm going to change his deployment to be right here at this building, because you can unload right here, get into this building, shoot the road right there. So it's better to send them straight to that building. And I am deploying really shallow over here with my Waka Ofka. So once again, I am worried about the... Then into the main force here, we got 2 Cubs, 2 supply trucks, pack gun. This is the one with the ATGM. 2 Mott Strellas and 2 Mott Metis. So, based upon my overall deployment, I have one AA gun, 2 man pads, and some Cubs. I am definitely worried about the potential for aircraft. And I am worried about gazelles. Instead of deploying a AA gun over here, one of the ZU guns, I just went with 2 Strellas. That's why there's 2 Strella. Could be it. Overall game plan here was to take Zulu and push Lima. Lima, right? Yep. Take Zulu, push Lima was my game plan. And I think I executed it pretty damn close to flawlessly. There's still some things that I could nitpick about myself here. Some things I definitely could have been on top of better. But over here, we see the links coming in. You see me grab control of the Zoo gun, unload it right there. Take him out. Almost instantly. Goodbye. Re-embark, and then move him back to where I wanted to move him previously. I mean, here's another cool thing over here. So this D44 is going to be right there, and then I'm going to have that Zoo gun right here as well. So that way, whenever people come into over here on this section, they get hit by both the D44, and they're going to be getting hit by the AA gun as well, which would be really strong. Very strong defensive positioning right there. Back over here, we're going to re-embark the pack gun right there. We're going to keep on pushing up. Since I see that there's nothing over here, we're going to continue to move our screen up. Keep on checking for stuff, making sure that nothing is there, and trying to find where there is not nothing. Constitution and Offclaw right here. 20 pen, pretty nice on the RPG 7V right there. Metis, Strella, Goobs. 2 more Cubs, because I can see him just going right into the bomber spam on me. Not because it's him, but because that's what First Armored is. First Armored players like to crutch on bomber spam a lot, because the infantry tab isn't too great. I mean, it is pretty good, a decent infantry tab, but it's not that good, and you don't get a lot of availability for infantry in that division either. So, the bomber spam, the bombers are what needs to be crutched on, and I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate that threat by bringing out so many Cubs. Waka off plus, pushing up, finding his shit. You see that these are both arm rifles, meaning that he has warriors somewhere. Here's the first warrior. It has been identified. Now I should be trying to move this Metis over here to engage the warrior, but I never do. And this is Estrella. This Metis could be in this forward building right here, doing more. So could this Waka. It could be right there, putting some AT rounds on the Chieftain. Too bad I wasn't as smart as I could have been this match. Wakshushin moving in, trying to get that AT gun on once again. Got SE-22 AT. He smokes off, but then he reverses too far away, and I'm able to get line of sight because my off player right here, and I am able to get the first Chieftain kill. I'm finally moving my pack gun that I had loaded up way back here into a useful position. Positioning on my T-55s could be a little bit better. SPW-70s just getting ready to provide fire support. I think that was my thought process with this T-55 as well, as I'll just keep them here until I really need them, because I don't want my T-55s going out there and getting sniped before they do anything useful. Double D-44 right here. Could be pretty good against tanks, except for the fact that he has recon here somewhere. Oh, there it is, the SAS patrol. So I just run them away, get them back into their vehicles, and I'm gonna keep them in my back pocket for right now. I'm gonna wait to play that card. Wait until later to play that card. Pack gun, getting some really good shots off on that Chieftain. Chieftain smokes off whenever the AT plane comes in, but he didn't know I had line of sight of that one, and I was able to take that out. Sometimes it's a really good idea to not reveal that you have line of sight on something, because clearly he thought I couldn't see it, otherwise he would have smoked that one as well. SPW-70s are maneuvered to be perfectly positioned behind this building, so that way he can't hit me with his tanks, but they can still provide fire support against anything that occupies these zones here. Pack gun routes the Warrior. Arm rifles get routed by the SPW-70. Machine gun spam is powerful. Certainly. And I've been saving up for this. I got 2 RM-70s ready to go, and I've got this whole, like, brigade of KDA Shushin and flame tanks ready to go. So I'm going to drop an RM-70 salvo right there. Pack gun misses point blank. Fantastic. Gets a hit, takes that Chieftain down to half health, which will be enough for one of my TO-55s to do what needs to be done. But yeah, I dropped that arty salvo right there, and now's the time for me to make my move. I have so decided. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to spread everything out, because quick reaction will probably be a bomber. I'm getting my grads ready to fire again. Just aiming. They have not reloaded yet. KDA Shushin gonna move up to occupy the buildings and provide a screen for my flame tanks. These flame tanks, I have ordered them to come up through the bushes here and then shoot at the Chieftain close range, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna keep it right there. Metis slamming in. I've got my pack guns re-embarked, and I'm ready to move now. This card is gonna be played at this point in time. There we go. Transport gets shot, but that's okay. Napalm bomber gets murdered by the Tornado. Tornado does not get murdered by my Cubs, as they are all out of ammo. Should have, though. TO-55s take out that Chieftain. Nice. I did lose one of those TO-55s, though, so that means something. And, well, the grads are just pounding away. Got a Metis in this building right here. The Metis took out that Chieftain. There's a Challenger here. Another Chieftain. D-44 is here in position. But KDA Shushin and T-55s are pushing up continually. SE-22 AT comes in, misses the first missile. Well, it hit the second one. Nope, it's a miss. Fantastic. But another important point about this this game is when he had tanks here earlier. Wait, I don't think that happened yet, actually. I haven't been paying too much attention. But right here, you see me going for this Challenger right here. And then the 2 Rapiers are revealed at that point. This is when I realized, hey, his AA is only over here. I mean, he did have some over here earlier, but it's dead now. And he's going to keep on backing in and out of that smoke. Good thing for me. Rapiers absolutely suck. Worst AA unit in the game. Guaranteed. SU-22 comes in, fires off both his missiles, misses both of them, and dies anyways. A damn shame. I would have traded the Challenger for the SU-22 any day, but instead, I get nothing for it. That's fine. Washushin and off player could have been microed to go forward and take out that one Chieftain they just saw right there. Metis is moving in the position to fight this challenger all by himself. Terrible idea. He's gonna have to move back soon. Sooner rather than later. And now I'm realizing all my cubs are out of ammo. I need to move ammo back onto my cubs. I also need to take this UAS back and out of the zone because it's gonna get sniped here shortly. MiG-21 Bis Napalm, going for this stack of rifles right here. Just make it easier for me to maintain control of this bush. C-22 AT does come in, does get the kill despite the smoke. The smoke was just a split hair second too late. And I've got some pack guns coming out here now. I'm also starting to move up a little bit of recon over here to see if I can possibly get into Oscar. Cubs reaching out and doing what they do. Name implies function, the 3 fingers of death. These pack guns are not in a very good position, and it's all because of the scouts unit right here. If it wasn't for the scouts unit, the pack gun could be shooting without having to worry about being fired back upon. We got my commander right over here at some point in time. It's nowhere else on the field. And now I'm just going to put up this smoke wall right here while I continue to feed my forces in. I see 22 M4 cluster, went for a Challenger Mark III, did take it out. Napalm Bomber, went for SAS Patrol, did take it out. Now, that happened. And, yeah, at this point, my strategy is going to change from forward momentum to a very, very mean one. I want to turn this into Vietnam, basically. So I'm going to be trying to set up multiple different types of traps. Here, obviously, the first trap's going to be right behind the smoke. Just in case you should use that gun. And try to set up more traps here. Basically, the plan for the rest of the game was to allow him to destroy this time, trying to inflict as many casualties as possible, and then let him keep on trying to fight through. But ends up surrendering, which is completely understandable. It was a terrible matchup for him. The map was not conducive to him against this division. I mean, there certainly are ways he could have played it to where it would have been more conducive for him. Am I using that word right? Have I been using the word conducive right this whole time? Or have I been using it wrong? I'm not very smart. I don't typically use big words. Conducive. Making a certain situation or outcome likely or possible. Yeah. So it wasn't very conducive to him winning, being on this map against this division. However, there are certainly things he could have done to make it more so. But he doesn't need a tutorial. He's a pretty good player. Anyways, GG boys, GG T-Man. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub. See ya in the next one.